you knows us. Unashamed, uno face. Whoa. Tatted on my skin, all up in your face. Whoa.
What's up, you guys? Nick here. I'm making this video just to go ahead and share this cool story with you that I found in Daniel. Many people know the story of Daniel, but this is a story that I hadn't known. It's not a part of the lions and God shutting the mouth of them. The story that most people know. I, in my own personal opinion, enjoy this story a lot more. But guys, before I get into that, I just have to be honest with you. I don't know where I'm going to be at with this YouTube channel anymore. I don't know if God has me here right now. I'm not going to delete this channel, but my friend and I were speaking on this earlier, and it's just becoming more of a reality that just life is too hectic for me to go ahead and take the time to sit down and make videos and commentaries and upload them and edit them and record gameplay and stuff. It's just it's not in the cards right now. So I'm not going to delete this channel by any means. But I don't know how active I'll be. So I just wanted to go ahead and let you guys know that before we go any further in our journey together. But where I'm reading from is in Daniel 10, and we're going to be reading from verses 5 through, let's do verses 5 through 19. I was going to do 20, but that really doesn't pertain to the story that I want to tell you guys. 20 more or less interested me because I'd never heard of what a spirit prince is. So we won't include that because I'm still not very informed on that. But let's go ahead and jump into this story. So Daniel, he was a prophet. A prophet is someone who God reveals something to through a means of something. In this case, Daniel had a vision, and his vision was just upsetting him. It was causing him anguish. It was causing him all these troubles, all these, he had a burden on his heart because of what he saw. And what he saw was a bunch of death and, hard years for this kingdom. And God knows Daniel's heart. He knows that what he's going through is too much for him to handle. So God sends this angel, which when I first read the story, I thought the angel was God because of the way it is described. But it's an angel. So that's just where the scene is. I just wanted to set the scene. That's where we're at right now. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and read this to you. It's verses 5 through 19. And I am reading from the New Living Translation, and it reads, I looked up and saw a man dressed in linen clothing, with a belt of pure gold around his waist. His body looked like a precious gem. His face flashed like lightning, and his eyes flamed like torches. His arms and feet shone like polished bronze, and his voice roared like a vast multitude of people. This is from Daniel's perspective, by the way. On in verse 7 it says, Only I, Daniel, saw this vision. The men with me saw nothing, but they were suddenly terrified and ran away. So he was with other guys, he was with other men, but they didn't see the vision that God was giving him. But they knew something was up because they ran away. They knew something was happening, but they didn't see the vision. And then it reads on in verse 8, So I was left there all alone to see this amazing vision. My strength left me. My face grew deathly pale, and I felt very weak. Then I heard the man speak, and when I heard the sound of his voice, I fainted and lay there with my face to the ground. So imagine this, Daniel is laying face on the ground because he heard this man speak to him in this vision. That's how powerful his voice is. That's where he's at right now. He's laying on the ground. And then in 10 it says, Just then a hand touched me and lifted me. Still trembling to my hands and knees. So he's not on the ground anymore, he's on his hands and his knees at this moment. And the man said to me, Daniel, you are very precious to God. So listen carefully to what I have to say to you. Stand up, for I have been sent to you. When he said this to me, I stood up, still trembling. So now he's not on his knees, he's actually standing up. Then he said, don't be afraid, Daniel. Since the first day you began to pray for understanding and to humble yourself before your God, your request has been heard in heaven. I have come in answer to your prayer. But for 21 days the spirit prince of the kingdom of Persia blocked my way. Then Michael, one of the archangels, came to help me, and I left him there with the spirit prince of the kingdom of Persia. Now I am here to explain what will happen to your people in the future, for this vision concerns a time yet to come. So he's been sent by God in this vision, this angel, and he was going to Daniel, but this spirit prince of Persia, which I assume is a demon, and the reason I assume that is because Satan is the prince of this world. He has all authority. So I see it sort of as a hierarchical authority, and Satan gives authority over certain kingdoms or nations or whatever. And this one has the spirit prince of the kingdom of Persia blocked his way, so obviously it's not a good thing, so that's why I assume it's a demon. But then Michael came to help this angel, which is not named, to get to Daniel. So now I'm going to read from verse 15. While he was speaking to me, I looked down at the ground, unable to say a word. Then the one who looked like a man touched my lips, and I opened my mouth and began to speak. I said to the one standing in front of me, I am filled with anguish because of my vision. I have seen my Lord, and I am very weak. How can someone like me, your servant, talk to you, my Lord? My strength is gone, and I can hardly breathe. So imagine being in Daniel's state, man. He is just struggling with this right now. He is struggling. He is just down on his luck. He doesn't know how to feel. He doesn't know what to do. And then this angel says, or then it reads in verse 18, and the angel's about to say this. Then the one who looked like a man touched me again, and I felt my strength returning. He says, don't be afraid, for you are very precious to God. Peace, be encouraged, be strong. As he spoke these words to me, I suddenly felt stronger and said to him, please speak to me, my Lord, for you have strengthened me. So guys, this has been a long commentary, but what I want you to get from this story is two things. One, that God loves you. You are precious to God, okay? You are precious to God. You are precious to God. You are precious to God. Just as Daniel is, you are precious to God, okay? Just get, that is the main thing I want you to get from this. But the second one is, obviously we're not angels, okay? We're not this angel that Daniel had a vision of, but the words are what encouraged Daniel, along with the strength that God most likely sent through this angel when he touched Daniel. But the words that he used to encourage Daniel and give him strength is, don't be afraid, for you are very precious to God. Peace, be encouraged, be strong. Guys, God loves you. I don't know what you're going through right now. I don't know what's going on, but you are precious to God, so don't be afraid. God is for you. He loves you. So the second thing I want you to get from this is that use your words wisely. Understand that God loves you, okay? That's all I got for you guys. I hope you've enjoyed this. Be sure to comment about maybe what you got from this story. It's an awesome story. Again, it's in Daniel 10, verses 5 through 19. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Peace.